Wow! Wow! Man, why didn't y'all tell me I was due for another? Y'all know how this goes. 8 jibs, 8 performances, 8 ratings from 1 to 10. If the win was bullshit, we add a piece of Mickey. 5 pieces and boom, the region's a clubhouse. Let's get started with... jump scare warning. Look who's here. I'm thinking surely a fucking aura clash is imminent.
Do I know you?
So Paul's actually first in line and Ash asks if he can watch. And he's like, I don't give a fuck what this nigga does.
Whatever.
So with Ash taking notes on the sideline, Roark and Paul begin and Geodude is sent out. Wow. First gym, rock type, and a Geodude with Brock watching. What next? You're gonna tell me you got an Onix? What next? You're gonna tell me you got a complicated relationship with your pops? Paul ends up winning, and to remind us how ruthless he is before his puppy rival is up, Paul had an issue to address. He led his battle with Azumarill. Azumarill lost to Geodude's hidden power, and we know what Paul does to losers.
Thanks a lot for the Azumarill, mister.
Bro, this guy is worse than Braun! So Ash is up next and somehow convinces Paul to watch after being like,
Paul, I watched your battle, are you gonna watch mine?
begging it. But I'm gonna be real, big fella, you should have just let him walk, cause the lights were looking bright. Cranidos and Aipom start the 3v3, and it's an Ace versus the monkey, man. Not even the main monkey. This is the pre-monkey. Y'all wanna beat them so bad, bro, give it a rest. Aipom can't hack it, the rat comes in, and other than the CTE clash of head smash and volt tackle, he couldn't hack it. And Turtwig hacked it, I'm not gonna lie. But then Onix beat them both. Not in front of Paul, man. Yikes.
How pathetic.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm with him. Guess which move killed off the rat? Nope. Yeah, no. This one's a fucking fake. It was Screech. Tough L, but both competitors did well to prepare for the rematch. Roark evolved Cranidos to Rampardos, and Ash... So it started with Onix and Pikachu, and... we need to stop Thunderbolts and ground types, bruh. Those sprinklers have done irredeemable damage to this nigga's brain chemistry, but it never stops working. Boots and Geodude are up next and the monkey puts in a shift. One thing about that damn monkey is that motherfucker will spam a focus punch, and that shit will work. Then out comes the man of the hour. Call him the janitor cause he was sweeping. Anything with this man's head was cash money. Headbutt, money. Zen headbutt, money. Head smash, money. Leaving the fate of the Badger to Turtwig. Words you never want to hear, I'm gonna keep it $150. Is what I thought till I realized that Turtwig is on fucking gear. God damn. Rampardo slammed another head smash that left Turtwig gasping for air, but Roark made a fatal mistake. Not in the battling, but in the stadium architecture. Leaving the roof open, this ain't the Bernabeu, bro. Turtwig soaks up the sun with synthesis, then Beyblade drifts underneath Rampardos before Razor leaping into the belly, leaving the dino in the dirt. Creative battling. Roark was a little OP, needed a rematch, but lost in front of Paul, which is just unforgivable, bruh. Not gonna lie, 4 out of 10, but not Mickey Mouse. Now Gardenia is something you'll never believe. A gardener. And let's just say she planted some seeds of doubt in my mind on if Ash could beat her. Yeah, she wiped the floor with him. She didn't tell him she was a gym leader till after, but by using her own Turtwig that was much faster, she humiliated both Ash's Turtwig and Staravia. The mirror and the flying type? Yikes, bro. But hey, show me some in Ash, let's see it in the official match. They begin with Turtwig and Cherubi, and I'm gonna say it cause we're all thinking it. Cherubi looks mad delicious, bro. Oh, bro. American Thanksgiving just passed. If you niggas were given a Cherubi pie, you'd be licking your damn fingers. Stop it. Anyways, this Cherubi was almost as powerful as it was tasty. It had chlorophyll, and with that sun shining and those solar beams beaming, Ash was forced into an early switch to keep Turtwig alive. Staravia comes out and applies that early pressure until the clouds eventually cover the sun.
Well, you can't trust the weather, right?
Face ass! Staravia makes full use of the clouds, and right when they clear, nosedives right in front of the sun, blinding Cherubi like a fly ball, and hits him with the flying type starter pack. Wing attack, quick attack, aerial ace, done.
Like you said, can't trust the weather.
This jolly ass battle, bro. Classic Eternity City weather, am I right, guys? And speaking of jolly, out comes out that fast ass Turtwig. Staravia was battling well, but when the tackles are hitting like extreme speed, you just gotta firm it, bro. But maybe Ash's Turtwig can avenge this. Fuck, how do we do this? Okay, this is Turtwig, and this is TT. Quicker name for the quicker mod. TT dodges the tackle and goes for a leaf storm, but Turtwig's not too slow himself. The move diff is just staggering though. Turtwig goes for a bite, but TT just spits out a leech seed. Ugh! Nah, something about this move, bro. It's like when I saw the inside of a kangaroo pouch for the first time. Some shit just gotta stay a mystery, bro. Bulbasaur's is way classier with this shit. And look at Turtwig, bro. Nah, I get it. TT spreading his seed and you in the crossfire. I'd be horrified too. This turtle's got a tough shell though, cause he jumps up and synthesizes with that bright sun, prepping to land and put it all on a CTE clash of tackles. And at the end of the standoff, TT passed out. W fucking get back. And finally, Roserade comes out, and like her nectar, I thought shit finna be sweet. Grass knot on a 20-pound grass turtle, are you good? This shit finna be easy.
Weather ball is an attack that changes with the weather.
Ah, eloquent as always. Thank you, Brock. In the sun, it becomes a fire type move and doubles in power, meaning the fate of this badge falls on fucking Boots. So Roserade flashed him and Boots turned to motherfucking KSI, just swinging at anything. Like, bro, relax.
Apom, use them big ass ears and try to use some echo fucking finder.
So he does that and manages to hear another one of them solar spirit bomb weather balls coming his way. But one charged wallop of a focus punch and Roserade caught a taste of her own medicine. Not bad, Ashy boy. Satisfying win, revenge arc, made the sun backfire on her. Everyone got involved. It just took 2 tries, even though the first wasn't official. This is a strong 8 out of 10, still no Mickey. Let's address the fucking elephant in the room. Third gym's a fighting type leader, and you got a Lucario. Corinna, yo ass is not slick. Maylene's issue is that she's got really low confidence. Like, I'm finna retire, go find a different gym, sorta low confidence. Her dojo masters and Lucario try to scold her into staying, but apparently a recent battler completely broke her spirit. Of fucking course. Bro, this nigga Paul walked into her gym, beat the bricks off her with his Honchkrow and Magmar, then harassed her after.
The weakest leader I ever fought, and this lightweight badge is just like you.
God damn! After Maylene runs off to meditate alone, Dawn pulls up on her and gives her a nice pep talk. They bond over what dips in your performance and insults can do to your confidence, and how it can make you even question if you're cut out for whatever you're doing. W therapy, I'm not gonna lie. Dawn even battled Maylene to help boost her confidence. She got her ass beat, but it helped boost her confidence, and Ash was able to face her the next day. And it started with the mid-evolution fighter versus the mid-evolution bird. This should only ever end in one result: aerial ace to that Brock Lesnar dome. Then Meditite came out and, oh shit, y'all see a dumpling I see Prime Jiren just posted, meditating and untouchable. But it got real bad when he started using confusion. One thing about Sinnoh is that they gon' make a weak ass move look broken. You know who you are. Confusion has never been this effective. Ash does well to switch to Chimchar here, but even he was a victim to confusion and started clawing at the walls like a fucking schizo. Even these motherfuckers can't believe it. So Ash is forced to take the safety off here and send Staravia back out to slam his new move, Brave Bird, leaving Lucario up to either sweep or lose. And if there was any question about which option he was going for, yeah. Now Lucario's a steel type, so Chimchar had a path here for success, and even hit a flame wheel. But when Lucario hits the para with Force Palm and starts beating the Char off him with Bone Rush, the monkey had no choice but to hide underground.
Just try and sense Chimchar's aura.
Fuck! It's a good thing I wasn't underground. He would have caught my ass immediately. Anyways, Lucario blasts him out with Aura Sphere, then Metal Claws him for the finish. Metal Claw on a Chimchar when you know Bone Rush is disgusting levels of showboating, by the way. But it's all good though, these guys were just setting up for the rat, you know, ace versus ace, this shit finna be light.
Weasel, I choose you!
Right, okay. I forgot these guys did a little mid-season trade. And what's he up to now? Evolved and cheering on the sidelines. I know his ass is happy. Only room for one monkey on this team. I'm hashtag noticing. Y'all said this motherfucker should have been in the last poll, so let me see something. And I won't cap to you, the first blows these guys exchanged looked to be mad even. Weasel was impressing me with them sonic booms on Aqua Jets. That was until... And now Lucario got him right where he wants him. Locked on and auraed up until... Jeez. So they hit a little orb clash and blow back not just themselves, but the roof off of the dojo, and right when Weasel looked like he needed a miracle,
Rain?
Cinema. Weasel got Swift Swim. So even though Force Palm Pair slowed him down, now he was right back up at net even. So then Lucario readied up a final Bone Rush, and Weasel loaded up a final Water Pulse in his Aqua Jet, and they clashed into each other full power, ending the match with the winner being no one.
Now what happens?
Nah, fuck it, just have it. Wow. Cinema battle, W message about self-confidence, but a draw? I can't can't give a draw higher than a 5, bro. But it was a good battle. I'ma go 4. And bringing them boots, bruh. You know, it's moments like this that really make you wonder why Ash never uses Protect. And speaking of protection, this video is sponsored by Proton VPN, the most private VPN in the world with over 100 million users. If you value your privacy online, listen up real quick because these guys are legit. Proton operates out of Switzerland, which you already know is solid with its privacy laws. Switzerland and privacy is like Kalos and Megas, you know, they just go together. And with Proton, you get fast, stable connections, no bandwidth limits, and access to over 15,000 servers in over 100 countries. Smooth 4K streaming, protection against ads and trackers, all of that. Whether you're gaming, traveling, or just watching something online, Proton keeps everything running without that feeling of, am I being tracked right now? And if you're trying to watch a show that's on the site but not available where you're at, Proton makes it easy. Pick a server, connect, and boom, your catalog opens up. Your connection stays fully private too. It's like using Substitute against the internet. And the best time to try them out is right now during their Black Friday deal, where you can enjoy a whopping 75% off of new subscriptions. So what are you waiting for? Head to protonvpn.com/Weazy and level up your privacy today. Now let's get back to it.
What's good, little man? You want a piece of this? A piece of Crash or Wake?
I'm not a little man, and I have an electric type and a grass type, so when I battle you, you're gonna lose.
Sadly, Wake is very busy today because he's a judge at the Krogunk Festival. Yo, being a gym leader is so lit, bro. You just fight and do side quests. Like, why is this guy judging a beauty pageant for these fucking frogs? And why do they love Brock so much?
It's incredible!
The Hd𝙖𝙥 haven't seen anything yet.
What is that? And speaking of Krogunk, I need you guys to poison jab the fucking subscribe button. That shit is fucking trash. Y'all get the point though. Nah, let's get to the battle. The 3v3 starts with Gyarados versus Pikachu, and an early Thunderbolt does absolutely nothing. And you know what we do when T-Bolt fails. Like clockwork. And what do you do as a water user against an electric type? Slam one of these bad boys right here and Bob's your uncle. Ash, who's been making great switches this season, decides to pivot to Turtwig. Little did he know that Wake's got the counter to the counter. Broski's got Sludge Bomb and Ice Beam. So Ash says, yo, fuck all that shit, and switches again to Buizel. Buizel goes in for an Aqua Jet, and Quagsire decides to counter again with Ice Beam. Hey, get a load of this guy, huh? Somebody didn't check the scouting report. Come on, man, that shit's his bread and butter since the performing days. So this leaves yet another gym leader to either sweep or lose with their ace. And first things first, he shows what that float means in Floatzel. This Ferragamo scarf ain't just for show.
Even a super strong move like Giga Impact wouldn't have any effect either.
Oh, and remember that legendary Aura Sphere Water Pulse thing that Buizel learned? Fucking hell. Hit with your own move and confused.
Double homicide.
Ash got Mons to spare, and he actually surprisingly played it safe and brought Pikachu back in. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're setting up the finale for Buizel, so the other two finna get clapped. But nah, Pikachu just put in a bit of a shift, and then Ash switched back. There's no way he's about to do what I think he's about to do, right? He swept him? What? Oh my god, wait, we did it. There was switching, there was creativity, only one try. 10 out of 10. Obviously no Mickey. Wow. Fantina light breath. Hey, they say home is where the heart is, so she must be pretty heartless. I'm trying to say she's never home. These niggas pulled up on her like 3 times right to the door. Closed, closed, closed. But to be fair, she moves Hollywood because she is Hollywood. She's a gym leader and a top coordinator. The duality, bruh. And once again, we find Ash battling her in a practice match outside. Not gonna lie, he getting in too many reps for my liking, but I digress. Ash realizes early that Fantina got a tendency in battle, putting her opponent to rest with hypnosis and then fucking beating the shit out of him. She does it to Buizel and to Chimchar, and just as Pikachu looks like he's doing a little something with Thunderbolt. Alright, bro. I know how this ends. Is anyone surprised? I am, Weazy. Shut the fuck up, Joey. So a couple days pass and they run it back, and it starts with Buizel versus Gengar. Don't use a normal move. Don't use a normal move. Don't use a normal move.
Sonic Boom!
Gengar also has hypnosis, so the floor is Ash's to reveal his counter.
Use Water Gun and spin.
And I ain't gonna lie, that shit is surprisingly effective. It defends and it attacks.
Ooh la la, mon ami. Very chic, very demure. I think we should call your special move the Counter Shield.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, everything sounds hard in French, man. Don Lumios da. Never mind. The two of them then collide with Nightshade and Water Pulse, leaving one of them still up and one of them not. It was a good thing she's not overreacting. Fantina switches to Miss Magius and Ash opts for Chimchar, and you'll never believe what he does.
Spin and then use Flamethrower!
Flamethrower while spinning. Fucking hell, is this Ash versus Fantina or Tyson versus Kai? See, y'all don't know about that shit. Bet y'all know these two though. Lock in, bro. Miss Magus then goes for a Dark Pulse, but Chimchar reflects it with a Flame Wheel. That also spins. Okay, bro, we get it. It spins. Everything fucking spins. Like, the move already spins. It's called fucking Flame Wheel. You don't have to... Alright, bro, whatever works, bro. Bro, if I had a Bitcoin for every time the leader was down 2-0, I'm just saying there would be signs. And let me tell you right now, you never want to be the first mon against an ace, because they always come out doing the most. Trying to raise up some hot air balloons in the stadium or something, I don't know. Goodyear must be watching. Because I get it, you can tank a Thunderbolt, but why the hell are you psychically removing the paralysis, conjuring up a Will-O-Wisp, psychicking that to turn into Prime Aang, then trapping the rat in it before grabbing his cheeks and hypnotizing him at point blank range? Fucking hell. This win's not the only thing that's ominous, bruh. Ash then brings up Weasel thinking it'll help with Will-O-Wisp. Brother. Chimchar's last up, and he comes in hot with that flamethrower. Drifblim tries to counter it with Will-O-Wisp, but it just strengthens the flamethrower. Nah! I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, seeing any fire that was not orange, raps, bro. Brother, I'm trying to firebend everything and everyone, but my daydreaming ended early. Chimchar uses Dig to dodge an ominous wind, then he jumps up out, grabs Drifblim, and slams him before point blank flamethrowing him right in the face. And just like that, it was finito. Okay, a lot to unpack here. Good strategy. Fantina did have guys on the team. Counter Shield's pretty lit, a bit spammy, and he needed a rematch. I'm feeling a slight 7, but bring them legs in. Up. At some point, we need to have a fucking standards. Thunderbolt on Onyx, we let it slide. Digging a Drifblim for the knockout? Brother, no. So they rock up to the gym, and surprise, surprise, no gym leader. Instead, they found one of his employees that can't sleep because Darkrai cursed the whole city to have eternal nightmares while Byron's out training on Iron Island. No problem though, the guys will just go to Full Moon Island and free Cresselia to thwart the God of Nightmares off. Least intense Pokemon side quest. So they try again the next day, and he is home this time, but Byron's said to be preoccupied with his son who's visiting. How many times I gotta tell you, little man, choosing the right milk takes time. You haven't been home in weeks. I said it takes time. Man, who the hell is he Say you swear to God. So Roark, unironically, got walked out on by his pops, who used to run the Orberg gym, and now he's back to enact his revenge. Sadly though, as Byron said,
just because you're my son doesn't mean I won't whoop you.
And he whooped him, man. That whole unstoppable force immovable object, bro, forget it, bro. Those headbutts are washed, bro. He gave him a nice fatherly whooping. Luckily though, their battle did get interrupted by #whoelse, but a common enemy can heal any feud, and somehow Byron gaslit Roark into believing that him leaving was to let him grow into the man that he is. Man, shut your ass up, bro. And I wish the actual battle was as dramatic as this prelude, but it just wasn't, bruh. Byron leads with Bronzor that has Heat Proof and Rain Dance to neutralize fire types as much as possible. It holds Chimchar back to start, but at a certain point, it's a fucking Bronzor, bruh. T.O. Next was Steelix versus Weasel, and like father like son, that Screech is a little too devious, bruh. Steelix then grabs him with an Iron Tail, lobs him into the air before slamming him down in the dirt. Thank you for joining us today, Weasel. Chimchar comes back in and starts digging around like a little fire monkey bull trying to avoid Steelix's onslaught, but isn't able to get a clean hit in. And then some bullshit happens. All the digging weakened the ground enough, causing Steelix to fall through the dirt, leaving Chimchar to finish the job with Flamethrower. And then finally, Bastiodon comes out. Monkey's on his last leg, so one metal burst and it was a 1v1. And making his gym battle debut, in comes Gliscor. Bastion's defense was hard to crack, and Gliscor was getting juggled with Iron Head like Maradon in the warm-ups. To be completely honest, Gliscor was getting zaspy, but Ash got crafty on him with a Sand Attack into a Fire Fang, and Bastiodon was dealt with. Pretty strategic, W pre-battle lore, but the battle itself was nothing too memorable. I'd say... I don't want to spam 7, so I'll just give it an 8. No Mickey. Candice with an I. You know, to make it like ice, like icicle badge, like ice type. Nice, bro. Anyways, all you need to know is that Candice is a teacher, she's tight with Zoe, and Brock's in love.
Boy, I know what it feels like to have a gym without a lot of challengers around.
You're the first fucking gym, big man. Who are we lying to? Anyway, she runs the only 4v4 in the region, but it might as well have been 3v3. Cause Sneasel was not doing shit. Waddle just had to tear through the ice floor with Rock Climb and fucking slam it for the Oko. Candice then sends out Medicham. Hold on, bro. There's a fucking polar bear in Arlington, Texas here. Shit doesn't even work, bro. It's not polar. That's the fucking point. There's a fucking grizzly bear in Yukon, Canada, bro. Why is there a fighting type here? Maylene, she's mogging you, bro. But Ash doesn't overcomplicate it. Staraptor comes out, and although they're humorous with a beta scrapping, when Brave Bird hits, say goodnight. And then next up is Snover versus Gliscor. Fuck. Imagine the satisfaction of hitting the Snover with that ultra effective Fire Fang.
Nice move. That was super effective.
But fuck, imagine hitting this Gliscor with that ultra effective ice beam.
That was super effective too.
Like a yin and yang thing, but the yang was too serious. Icy when moving like sheer cold, bro. Why is he in the wall like that? Chip Truck came out next and I already knew this was finna be nasty. Yeah, Snover clashed with Flamethrower, which steamed up the arena. But Vision is so fake in the show anyways. You just gotta close your eyes, feel the key on a Marco Polo thing, and it's money in the bank every time. And then finally, Abomasnow came out. Ash quickly switches to Staraptor and goes for the aerial ace. Bad choice. You know, Prime Me is Oko here with close combat, but I understand not everybody is like that, bro. It's cool. And you know, normally I feel like I'd hate this Grotto pick, but he's kind of growing on me now. Yeah, he got a little bit slow after he evolved, but hey, he's doing his thing out here, you know what I'm saying? Might even do a little something against... Didn't even use an ice type move, bro. That was Wood Hammer. So Ash spins back to Chimchar, and after running the calculations from the first 10 seconds of battling, I came to the conclusion that the monkey is fucked. But Gen 4 Ash never ceases to amaze me. This guy breaks an icicle and starts riding it while using Flamethrower. An ice skating chimp breathing fire at the abominable snowman. I'm not even trying to be funny, this shit is low-key peak. Chimchar then packs it all on one last flame wheel, and despite Abomasnow's effort to hold it down, it was just too much for his ass to handle. Wonderfully done, creative as always, W Monkey, not gonna lie, 9 out of 10, no Mickey. Setting the stage for the final showdown. So the first impression of Volkner is from Barry's dad, who says that Ash could give him
quite a shock.
The second impression is from Paul saying,
Sunny Shore Gym. That gym is not legit.
Sometime later, Ash walks up to the front door like, hey, I'm here for a gym badge. Ah, a challenger. Help yourself.
That gym is not legit.
Okay, I'm understanding it now. If Maylene had low confidence, Volkner was just fucking depressed, bro. His boy and E4 member Flint tries to connect Ash to him, but he's just so sad, bro. Fuck battling, bro. What a drag. Just take one of the badges, dude. I'm done. Turns out back in the day, Flint and Volkner were childhood rivals, and after they grew up and Flint left Sunnyshore to pursue the Elite Four, Volkner stayed behind and held down the gym. But he just lost his spark over time. He focused on setting up the solar powering system in Sunnyshore instead, but after that was done, he just felt like a shell of himself. And even now, bro was not budging. Ending his monologue with,
What a day. Beautiful. I'd like you to leave.
nah, fair enough, fuck me, I guess. The only way they're able to get through to him was through a battle between Flint and Ash. And don't get it twisted, Flint was beating the fucking mess out of him, but something about that spark between Ash and Pikachu just took Unk back to his glory days. That ride or die energy between rat and human is just a bond only few will understand, bruh. So Volkner snaps out of it, and they battle the next day. But before they can even get into the meat and potatoes of the battle, Team Rocket, and just bear with me now, turns off the power in the city and turns the main solar tower into a fucking rocket ship and start flying away. I'm not joking, bruh. This is literally Flint falling off the rocket ship. I don't know, bruh, but hey, at least Grottle evolved. So they deal with this, but obviously the gym got fucked, so they ran it back in like a week. Electivire starts off and Ash sends out Torterra, which would be a phenomenal counter if he didn't have Ice Punch. Pikachu then comes out and tries some Thunderbolts, which is normally cash money, but Electivire's got Motor Drive. So not only do these not do shit, but he speeds up Electivire to being the fucking Flash. Holy shit. Ash gets some luck on his side now though, because after hitting an Iron Tail, Electivire got paralyzed by static, and with him slowed down, Pikachu was able to bonk him on the head and knock him out. Jolteon then came out and so did Infernape, and I've never seen a monkey fight a dog, but god damn he beat the brakes off of him. Just swatting Shadow Balls like they're fucking flies, then uppercutting him into the roof. And bro, every day aura farming, brother, we see the fit, bro. Save it for the end. He is about to save it for the end, I ain't gonna lie to you. Luxray then came to the fort to try and turn this shit around, but Pikachu was holding his own, hitting a nice barrage of Iron Tails. Unfortunately, he may have tried too many, because Luxray nyammed on one of them with Thunderfang and blasted the rat into the wall, leaving the final matchup of this gym badge run to be between Luxray and Infernape. Gen 4 team final boss right here. These brothers are the cornerstones. We all know this. These are the pieces you build around. And it was an absolute banger. Beam clashes, evasive double teams and digs, the Iron Tails, and just as Luxray is about to put the nail in the coffin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dim the lights, spark the eyes, and turn on the motherfucking heat. He wasn't even tripping on some wild shit this time. Sure, you looked a little fried, but they were locked in. And from there, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta just get out the fucking way. Mach punch to the face just to set the tone, and a flame wheel the size of the London Eye, barreling towards Luxray to put an end to this run at last. Blaze. Need I say more? 9 out of 10, not Mickey. And that's that. I appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe so you don't miss Unova. Y'all been scaring me in the comments a little bit about it. And if it's anything like that Cameron fight, I don't want to find out why. But I'm gonna catch y'all very, very soon. Peace.
I hate a privileged rapper who don't even know what it takes. The diamonds they hit like a rainbow, that's cause the neck is a flame.